Hey YouTube, it's Cutt here and we're bringing you another one. If you're here to install, stay tuned because I got you. As many of you know, we have the Art of Cutt coloring book, which is the hard copy. But we also have the digital copy, which is now available not for pre-order, but to order. You can literally go right now to jcutt.com right in the description below and order yourself the digital version of the coloring book. While you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and push that notification button because we're going to bring so much stuff to you. So let's get started. Okay, so keep in mind, this process is something you can do with really anything. So even though I have the digital pack, if you have any other art, if you have any other programs, you'll be able to use these same methods to get started. Now, before we get started, you're going to make sure you download some type of app or drawing app for your phone or your iPad or drawing tablet or your computer, something that you can use to be able to color in the coloring book. I have a list below in the description of different type of apps that I recommend for you. So we have it for Apple devices and also Android devices. Okay, first things first, on your computer, after you've already downloaded, don't mind David Ruffin. Yes, that's my background. Now, after you download the digital pack, it may or may not say digital pack. It might actually say Cutt coloring book. But anyway, it'll be a zip. If you're using a PC, I think you right click and it'll say unzip compression here. And then it'll unzip it. Apple, you just double click. It's going to unzip it. As you can see, it's taking some time to unzip. It's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, not too bad. So you can see it unzipped it. You can delete this or keep it. It's up to you. And then here is the folder. Now, if we open up the folder, you'll see inside that you have the Illustrator file, which is Adobe Illustrator. You have the PDF. You have the PNGs. You have the Procreate files. And then you have the PSD, which is the Photoshop files, Adobe Photoshop. Now, inside of each folder, you'll see it says easy, medium, hard, which is just like the physical hard copy book. So in the hard copy book, you have easy, medium, and hard. In the digital version, you'll see the same thing. You have the easy, medium, and hard for every section of the digital pack. So when it comes to Photoshop and Illustrator, these programs are connected to Adobe. So you have to have Adobe in order to get these files to work. However, on certain tablets, you're able to download the app, and some of those apps are free. So you'll see below some of the Adobe apps that are actually free to use with a sign up. So you'll see that for the tablet and for some phone devices as well. Now, Procreate is very simple to apply. So actually, if you have your iPad open and you have your Procreate files ready to go, what you could do is literally open up your AirDrop. You can right click it, open in a new tab, and then you'll see your device here. If I move this over, you can literally go to your Procreate file. You can drag them all at once, or you can do one at a time. In this case, I'm going to do one. I'm going to go to hard. I'm going to do the whiz because, you know, why not? And you literally take the whiz and you drag it to the iPad. So then it's going to show up on your iPad. So literally all you have to do is click Procreate and it'll open up right in there. So let's say you want to grab a few, right? So we'll go from 50, right? And we'll go to, let's say 55. You drag it over to the iPad. And then it's going to say, you want to go to Procreate? We're going to say yes. And now it's importing, right? So we can see it's importing inside. So if I close it, come back in. Oops. If we come back into Procreate, we'll see all of them because sometimes it glitches out. Okay. So close it out, come back in, and now you can see the ones that you uploaded right at the top. So we have Spiral and Crash, Mad Hatter, and a few of the others right at the top here, already ready to go. So let's say you don't have Procreate, you don't have the iPad Pro, but you want to still be able to color with the PNGs, right? The images. So what you could do with your device, I'm going to use the iPad, but you can do it with your device. Now, in our case, we have AirDrop, but in most cases, as far as I know, the Android, you're able to just plug it up and literally drag it in to your images. So if you do the same thing, let's just go get the same image. Let's get the Wiz, right? So in this case, I can AirDrop it, right? So I'll AirDrop it. I'll just drag it over. Yep. And then it shows up in my images. Now what I can then do is share it and click Procreate. And now it's sending it to Procreate. Now if I swipe up and I go to Procreate, go to the top, we'll see the image here. Boom. Now, no matter which program you have, what you're going to want to do next is on that image, go to your modes. So find where your modes are to the program that you're using and make sure the mode is on multiply. So before it was on normal. If I was to color now, let's say I make a layer underneath and then I color. Come on now. These layers don't be wanting to do what they need to do, right? If I go ahead and let's just go here and let's say I try to color, as you can see, nothing's happening. But when I look underneath, there it is. So what you're going to want to do, no matter which program you're using, if you're using a PNG, is turn that file into multiply. Now, you'll be able to see the color that's underneath. So if I clear this, now if I want to color, I can color and yet the lines are still there. If you don't turn it to multiply, you won't be able to see it. Now, if you click right here, I have a quick video on how the layers are broken down. So for Photoshop and Procreate, which have a similar layout, I'll show you why it's broken down in that way. We can go into the file and you can see a cool way and a very simple way on how I do my layers and how I prepare the layers for this pack. Don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button because I'm going to keep bringing this stuff to you. I hope this made sense because this is the best I can do. What are you doing? I know you're not about to leave without liking or sharing or something. I know you see that red button. You better subscribe to my channel. See you soon.